Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Can I just tell you right now that this is my third time trying to record this. The first time, the audio for the, like my speaking audio, my whatever you'd call it, was so quiet and the game audio was insanely loud. And so I had to delete that whole video and start over again, which was fine because that video was just kind of me running around, it's been like 2 months since I recorded, or a month and a half, so me kind of running around trying to remember the controls and what I was doing and all that. And then the second time, audio was perfect. Well, it took me like 4 tries, by the way, the second time to actually like get it to work because my OBS was not working properly, and I had to like Google it and change some settings and whatever. And so the second time, recorded for like 15 minutes, everything was perfect, did a whole bunch of stuff, and then I go to like rewatch it, just to double check and make sure that the audio and everything synced up well and everything worked out right, just to discover that the entire time I was recording, my voice was recording, but the game capture was not recording at all. It was literally just Link standing in front of a door the whole entire time. So now I've done a bunch of stuff, in which luckily I died, so now I have to like double back, and basically all I did is just release like 2 or 3 different Gorons. But it's so frustrating because you guys now have missed all that because I did not realize that my game was not actually capturing. So hopefully third time's a charm. I can see, like, I have OBS, like, enough that I can see, like, it's hard to explain. I have my window of my game over top of OBS with enough on the side so that I can see that it is recording. Hopefully my audio is proper and correct and you guys can hear me. And I feel like a broken record because I have repeated all the stuff that I'm going to say to you guys 15 times now. But you guys don't know that. Yeah, see, this is where there's a Goron. They basically just keep telling me about what this special crop that I have to find, which I think is like a giant hammer. I don't remember. But yeah. So, anyway, hi. How is everybody? I hope you guys are doing well. I know it's been quite a while since I recorded. I can't remember exactly when the last video was. I feel like it was like August though. It may have came out in September, but I think that it was like August when I was recording, because like my recording, like I would record and then I would record like 10 or 12 videos in a row, and then I would upload them like, schedule them to upload. Sorry, I'm like kind of trying to concentrate on where I'm going here. Like, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so it's been quite a while since I recorded. The kids all started school again. My children. Okay, so where did that just open up at? My children are doing virtual learning. My children are doing the virtual learning, where they're like they do it all on computers, but it's through the regular school, if that makes sense. And then the kids that I watch, Cameron is doing in person, so like every morning I have to take him the bus or whatever, and then come home and get Lucas going on his virtual learning. Alyssa's a freshman in high school, so she just does it up in her bedroom because, she's old enough to know how to do her own thing, basically. Okay, this is terrible. I really wish I would have just done that. And then, Matthew is in college, so he does some classes online, some classes in person. It's just kind of depends on, the day and whatever. and he starts winter semester after Christmas break, so it's a little while yet. But then he'll have some more in person. I think he has more, some more virtual. I think he has more virtual for the second semester than he did for the first one. And my kids are going to be going back to in person for the second semester, assuming that there still is in person. It's really going to depend on what happens with, you know what? Not gonna say any names, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So yeah, it's gonna depend on what happens there. As I'm sure you all know, we have a new president as of yesterday. Today is Sunday, November 8th. And yesterday we elected Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, as you all know. I was glued, as I'm sure all the rest of you were, or, those who are old enough to vote or old enough to care, just glued to my TV screen. Pretty much from Tuesday when I got back from voting on, just glued to my TV screen. Like, I was up way too late pretty much every night, waiting, and then, I don't actually know what I'm doing, just so we're all aware. No clue what I'm doing. Every single night I would stay up way too late trying to get election results and, trying to see what was going to happen. And then it was funny because yesterday morning I was walking into my nail appointment. Every other, twice a month I go and get my nails done. Oops. I don't know if you can see them, but, they're this pretty burnt orange color. And, that Alyssa hates and is mad at. She tells me it's ugly. But, anyway, I'm walking to my nail appointment, and it pops up on my phone. And I was very excited, because I'm sure most everyone else was. Okay. Legitimately don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. But yeah, so that was just kind of funny to me that I spent so much time waiting for these election results. And okay. That's one of those doors. And in the end, staying up all night and stuff, waiting for them, and then in the end they crop up when I'm walking into my nail appointment at 11:30 in the morning on a Saturday. So that was definitely okay. I do not know what I am doing right now. No clue what I'm supposed to be doing. What is in here? But yeah, so that's the situation around here. Back to school, back to basically normalcy. I guess not quite normalcy, but almost. Alright, what's this? Compass, maybe? Oh, map. I didn't even have the map this whole time? Oh my god, the fuck. Now I realize that I didn't have the fucking map this entire goddamn time. What are you? Can I... Alright. Well, there's that fucking door. Can I get over to that thing? I probably can't, and if I try, I'm gonna frickin' fall and die, right? I don't know which direction I want to be. No, I think it's this way, right? I think it's this way. Okay. I need that Gora that I just released. Oh my gosh. Do you know what is super fun to realize too? Is eventually here, probably after this, I'm gonna have to do the damn water temple. And it is such a pain in the ass. That water temple just remember. I think I said it in one of the videos that I had to delete, but we have this like miniature, like it's like a popcorn maker, but it's like the movie theater kind. Like, you know, you put the kernels in and the oil in, and it, like, you know, popcorn pops out. And it's got like a little door, and it's got wheels, and it's super cute. Anyway, it is, like, for some reason I'm craving it today. Like, I just really want that popcorn. And it's weird because I don't even really like popcorn that much, but I'm kind of craving it out of the blue. I don't know why. Alright, let's see. I can just need to get back up on top of that one part. So I can remember how to get up there. It's just over here. So yeah, what's been new with everybody else? Like, do you go back to school? Are you in school? Are you doing, is your school doing virtual or in person or a combination of both? Or what's up with all that? We had the choice between virtual and, oh, are you kidding me with that? Ugh. We had the choice between virtual and in person, and I chose virtual for the first semester of my kids because I wasn't really sure. Like, my whole reasoning behind why I chose virtual wasn't so much like fear of them getting sick. It was more fear of them getting exposed due to like either at school or because of like my job, because the one parent that I watch children for works in a courthouse. Another parent, well, he doesn't work anymore, but at the time he was like fixing big like machines, I think like high-lows, or I don't know what the heck he does, to be honest with you, something like that. And the other parent cleans houses, and then the other parent, there's 4 parents obviously, 2 for each kid, cuts lawns. So, you know, there's potential for getting exposed all over the place, plus just, you know, being in public or going around people or whatever. Anyway, I was concerned that my children would have to miss like 2 weeks of school, like, because originally when the school first put out like their return to school plan, it was that if you're exposed, you have to miss, you know, you obviously stay home in quarantine for like 10 days, 14 days, or whatever it was, and they weren't going to count the absences against you, which is great and all, but it still puts your child in the position of potentially missing a lot of school, you know, school. And I didn't want my kids to fall behind due to that. Well, now, as it turns out, because multiple children have had to be quarantined for, you know, various reasons, whether they were sick or just exposed or whatever, they will let you switch to virtual if, you know, that happens, which I should have realized that they were going to do that, but the way they worded it was very different. So anyway, my main concern was with Alyssa, with it being her freshman year of high school. I was worried about her potentially getting exposed in some way and then not being able to attend school for a significant amount of time, and I was really worried about that. So that was where that whole decision was based on, was Alyssa not wanting her to have to miss a lot of school in her freshman year. So anyway, it's not, you know, it's not perfect, the whole virtual learning thing, but it's not absolutely terrible, you know, like it's okay, I guess, is like kind of the best way to put it. It's not great, but it's okay. Alright, I'm really mad because now I know what I should have done. So yeah, I don't know, it's a struggle more for Lucas, I think, than anything, because for Alyssa, she does have like video like meetings or whatever that she has to do. She has like one every day with like a different teacher. It's like one teacher per day does one, whereas with Lucas he has 3 to 4 sometimes more, every single day with his, just his regular teacher. And then he has assignments that he has to do, throughout the day as well. And he doesn't, it's hard for him to focus on the fact that he's in school when he's literally at home sitting at his kitchen table with his mother, right there in front of him. So, I did try to, leave the room, but that actually made it worse because then he wanted to come in the room and talk to me. Like if I left the kitchen and sat in the living room, he would want to come in the living room and talk to me. So if I sit in the kitchen, it kind of helps, but at the same time, it's he doesn't really do well with sitting at home when he's supposed to be doing school, so it's not terrible. He's doing all of his work, he's getting his assignments done, but it's just kind of a stress. It's kind of a struggle for him to stay focused when he is at home, if that makes sense. So that's been the biggest, I guess, learning curve for us, is trying to figure out how to stay focused when you are sitting at your kitchen table. And especially because the way they have it set up for Lucas is he can technically watch the videos and do the assignments anytime throughout the day. I like to try to keep them on the schedule, but because of the fact that sometimes we do have to take Matthew to school, we, sometimes Lucas will miss a live meet and have to watch the recorded version later. So knowing that that is an option also sometimes kind of bites us in the butt, I guess, because he knows that he has the potential to rewatch it later if he misses something or whatever, which can be good, but also can be challenging when you're trying to get him to focus, and make him realize that he has to really be doing this work and these lessons and stuff. But I don't know. It does work sometimes, especially if he's not feeling good one day. The other morning, he was feeling warm, and I think it's just allergies, or it could be the cold that the babies have. But he woke up and he just was not feeling good. You could see it in his face. His body felt just a little bit warm, not super warm, just, kind of low grade, but just generally not really feeling well. So I let him stay in bed for the whole day and just chill upstairs in his room, and just kind of let him relax. And then he was able to catch up on his work later, so that was good. I did notify the teachers. I went on his first Google Meet and just said, Lucas isn't feeling well today. He will catch up later. And they were like, okay, cool. Thanks for letting us know. It's super simple. You don't have to call him in or anything. You can just literally tell the teachers, shoot them a quick note. Hey, this is what's going on. And basically you have kind of, I don't want to say you have the whole week to do the assignments, because you really should do them every day, but you basically have the whole week to get these assignments done, so it works out pretty well. Also, I just realized that I've been recording for almost 20 minutes, and I've done nothing but just repeatedly follow the same path and not get anywhere. So I am going to stop recording here, and tomorrow when we come back, we will actually get to the spot that we're trying to get to. So thank you guys very much for watching, and for not abandoning me when I went so long without recording. I'm going to try my hardest to keep up a more regular schedule. I know I say this all the time, and for a while there I was doing really good, but I am going to try. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.